There we go, and we are live, I believe. Alright, everybody, we're starting up once again with some more Dead Space. Chapter 7? Did we just begin Chapter 7? I'm trying to remember if we just got here, or, Ishimura Tron System. Yeah, well, it actually, at this point, it's pretty obvious that we just
This may
arrived
be
here,
our last chance of getting out of here alive, Isaac. There's an asteroid loaded up in the mining bay waiting to be smelted. If you attach the SOS beacon to it, you can launch it away from the ship to make a clean broadcast. The beacon's on the maintenance subdeck. You can launch the asteroid from the control room. Damn, the control room is locked. It looks like they keep an emergency access key on the processing subdeck. Couldn't be easy, could it? I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Yeah, that's video games for you, Cassandra. Nothing's ever easy. I would love to see a video game where at one point a character does something and they're like, well, that turned out to be incredibly easy. I kind of can't believe it. Like, that would both be very, very humorous, but also kind of refreshing in some regards, to be completely honest. There's too many fetch quests in video games. How many saw blades do we have? I really want to start getting rid of those things. We've got way too many! At least we actually have some inventory slots opened up again, because it's been way too long since we have actually had some space in there and all that jazz. Got some line ammo, whatchamadoohickeys, and Mr. Bench to go ahead and build at. Okay, we've got 3 power nodes. Probably we'll put more towards the plasma cutter. I'm not entirely sure. We can actually get more capacity and damage, and that would get all the damage upgrades. Holy cow. Reload would be nice, but really the plasma cutter is one of the weapons that probably needs to be reloaded the least, because it's so freaking good. Okay, probably good to just check to see what else there is. The rig would also be nice. We could use too to get health upgrade. But you know what? Let's go for the plasma cutter. The plasma cutter is the most fun, makes the most sense in that regard, and I don't know. It allows us to be cutting fools. Cut everyone up. Tell them to stop being jerkwads or something like that. Save station not necessary, actually. Hello, elevator! Bring me to, all the glory and honor that you have in store for me. That would be, quite a fond adventure, if you could do that, my good elevator sir. Is there a bad guy? I hear crazy music. I think the game was just trying to scare me, unless you're gonna become evil. Let's smack his head off, just in case.
For some reason, Isaac. I'll see if I can run a bypass.
Yeah, you go ahead and do that, Cassandra. I'll bypass you, if you know what I mean. Honestly, I have no idea what I mean by saying that, so maybe I should just shut the hell up. Ah, nice. A little health upgrade. I actually kind of like getting those single health upgrade things, because those ones I feel much more, I'm much more willing to kind of use those freely or all willy-nilly and stuff like that. I don't know about you guys, but I've always hated the phrase willy-nilly. I always thought it sounded really stupid for some reason. So I don't think there's going to be anything in here that we'll want to buy except for a bunch of power nodes. So let's go ahead and get some of those, because we definitely have enough money. We should probably stop at 2,000 just to make sure that we'll have enough left over to buy the next suit upgrade. Even though, actually, the more that I think about it, those upgrades really aren't all that important. We've actually, unless the inventory, you could scroll down in the inventory, unless that's the case, there actually isn't really all that much more inventory space that we're going to open up for ourselves by doing any of that kind of thing. So let's just go ahead and probably... we won't buy any more, but we'll definitely use the power nodes that we have right now. Plasma card could get a little bit more, but I think we'll go for the first health one next. Getting the next air would also be nice, because I like to make sure that we don't frickin' die from the stupidest reasons, but we could also get one of those. Because I'm not 100% sure if you need that range maxed out to get the ping, or whatever that item is called that you could sell, but it wouldn't surprise me. And honestly, that might mean maybe let's just max that out now. Probably one of those things to get it over with. Let's go, BB, finally, yes! Hello, the Swaginator! Welcome back to the stream, my friend! How you doing, Swags? Anything, cool and new happen, in your life as of late or anything like that? Man, what else should I get? Probably just more plasma cutter stuff, although capacity for this thing would actually be pretty freaking good if I were to levy a guess. Line gun, damage, or capacity, that's also really good. I don't think we're gonna care much for anything for the Ripper. The Ripper is probably the weapon that we're just gonna be, like, throwing ammo all over the place because we don't really care about it. You know what? Let's get speed. We'll keep on upgrading the plasma cutter. We want the plasma cutter to be the world's greatest weapon. When my math grade, math grade. That's good. That's good. Yeah, it's in, I forget, what grade are you in? Like, obviously a C is a hell of a lot better than a D. But is a D still a pass? That's something that's always, like, at the college I go to, a D is actually a pass as long as you don't get an F. So, it would be nice to have that extra level of, like, that extra boundary or whatever, I suppose. 9th grade, okay. So that's freshman. That's pretty cool. Unless you don't live in the US or something like that. I don't know if things work differently where you might be. Hello, Mr. Man. How's it going? I'm just gonna chop you up a little bit, if you don't mind. It'll be a nice little... Yeah, progress, if nothing else, of course. And that's something to definitely be proud of. Mr. Man, I hate elevator segments in these these types of games. Oh, God. Here, let's actually... Oh, no. Get off of me! Get off of me, you fiend! I don't want your nonsense. But it's kind of like Resident Evil 4. I really hate these, elevator segments in these things. Because it's just so irritating to be kind of, like, cramped into a tiny, small room while a bunch of, jerkwads come to nibble at your toes. Probably nothing else for us to grab. That guy actually did not do very much damage to us, though, so if anything else, that's pretty good.
I found Elizabeth, but there isn't a single space-worthy vessel in the whole goddamn bay.
Jacob, hurry up! We need to find a beacon.
There's gotta be one around here somewhere.
Oh, shoot, the lady was talking about the beacon, I think. We need to find the bacon! I'm hungry! We need the bacon! Oh, I hear freaking music. Hello, buddy. Here, let me cut your legs off. It'll be a good time for all of us. I mean, you don't need your legs anyways. Yes! 2 lay down in 1 blow! Oh, God. That dude was actually still alive, so that was a little bit scary. Ah, great. I was actually about to say we're probably opening up a lot of inventory space and, starting to lose all this, Ripper ammo. But Ripper ammo seems to drop, like, absurdly frequently in this game. Come on, come on, come on. Reload, reload. Oh, of course, these... I thought we killed all the little parasite jerkwad monkey men. I hate them. Oh, the Swaginator. Your mod symbol popped up. I don't know why that wasn't popping up before. So, I see you like playing Dota 2. Yes, I do like playing Dota 2. I unfortunately can't play online, though, because the internet at my school is frickin' awful. Is it any good? Never tried it. It's, first I should ask, are you into MOBAs at all, Swag? Because that's really a big thing that's going to determine it. If you like MOBAs, I think you would really enjoy Dota 2. If you don't like MOBAs and or haven't ever played them before, then it's gonna be much harder to get into because those games have a very high learning curve, to say the least. But yeah, I really like Dota 2. I love Dota 2. It's very complex. Like I would say it's definitely one of the most complex MOBAs in my opinion. Like there is what are MOBAs? Okay, MOBAs are games like League of Legends. Their name is multiplayer battle, or MOBA stands for multiplayer online battle arena. But really, that's kind of a horrible name for the genre because really, most multiplayer games could be considered, or most online multiplayer games could be considered a multiplayer online battle arena. So don't take the name into too much regard. It's just kind of the name that's been given to the genre. But like I was saying, MOBAs, they're games like League of Legends, Dota 2, the kind of thing where there's like an army of minions that need to be pushed, and there's like not always 5-on-5, but like 2 different teams that have to push down towers, getting to the enemy's base and then destroying them at their home. Never played any games like that. Okay, so like I was saying, they're very, very complicated, and honestly, I would say that Dota 2 is among the more complicated ones. But if you have like a good friend to help you with it, who's played it before, then it could be a lot of fun really getting into things. Dota 2 does have a tutorial, but it's not the best kind of tutorial in the world. But in all honesty, those are also games that are really hard to kind of make tutorials for. So, it's a shame, but I don't think that I don't know what they could do to make it better. Are we supposed to? Am I totally supposed to fire? Oh, I am supposed to shoot the asteroids into that. I forgot. That is really cool. Oh God. Aren't you supposed to be flying outside, Mr. Asteroid? I would prefer it if you would leave rather than just like being on fire in my face. All I play is first and third person games. Hello. Oh, Swagginator, dude. I wish I had friends too, my good sir. I don't have many friends at my college. Oh lordy, get away from me, you jerkwad! Most of my friends are back home, rather than out here. But yeah, here's the thing, the Swagginator. This won't be for a long while, unfortunately, because like I said, my internet is not strong enough to handle Dota 2. But come like Christmas break or whatever, come December, if you still, oh God, if you still feel like trying out Dota 2, I'll play a couple of games with you, man. We'll only play bots because Dota 2 is definitely a game that you should not play online until you've had some good experience with bots. But yeah, it'll be fun. I'd kill myself if I jump into that thing, right? Probably not the best idea of something to try. Yes! Oh my God, that shows how good our reach is if we were able to grab that asteroid from that far away. Our reach is like phenomenal. Then we need to grab you, Mr. Angry Comet Asteroid thing. And is there an angry man behind me? No. Is there a baby to smash? Oh, a baby to smash. Okay, we need to bring the baby to us, because that's not a good spot for smashing babies. We need to open him up to a more available location. Come on, baby, where are you? Oh, he's playing hard to get. Or they're playing hard to get. There's multiple of them. Where are you guys? Get over here! There we go. You know what? Fine, I'm gonna chop you up because you're being a big old negative Nancy about this whole situation. Can you just die? Thank you. Okay, then line stuff. Anyone else down there? I know there's a second. Oh, a baby to smash! He's in perfect range to be smashed. No! Oh, that son of a beach. Okay, let's just kill him the quick and easy way then, I suppose. There we go. But little friends in college is understandable, but I has none in high school. I don't know. Don't get down on yourself like that, man. I wouldn't agree with that necessarily because I only had 4 friends in high school. They were close friends, but yeah, I only like really got along with four friends. And in middle school, I only had 2, and one of those friends, we still like each other, but we stopped being close friends in high school. So I lost one of my really close middle friends, essentially, or middle school friends from the transition to middle school to high school. So yeah, basically, I guess what I'm trying to understand is, I understand what it's like being a loner sometimes, man, and it really, really sucks. So I'm sorry, I apologize about that. But you'll find your crowd eventually, especially if you're only a freshman. These things take time, you know? and I'm sure you'll find your crowd. Come on! Grab the giant meatball of doom! Video games are my friends. I totally get that too. You should play Thomas Was Alone. That game kicks ass, if you haven't before. It's like the world's most charming game of all time. I also love how Isaac runs when he's got the thingamajig, the Ripper, because look, it's like he's doing a little dance. He's like, I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here's my handle, here's my spout. Alright, let's go ahead and blow up these green boxes. Give me the riches you hold inside. After 4 years. Have more faith in that, man. I believe in you. I believe. And turns out none of my so-called friends never liked me. Oh. How do I jump over here now? Oh, I thank you. I actually do think I have a very good singing voice. But I really like to joke sing. And usually when I joke sing, I do this lower kind of tone whenever I do that, because it's really fun. Like, honestly, I find it 10 times more fun and enjoyable to sing in really ridiculous, outrageous ways than I do actually singing to my best ability. I don't know what it is, it's just more fun. God, there's so many stuff in here, but did we grab someone's probably gonna kill me. Yep. Oh, no! No! He's gonna go boom! Oh, he went boom! I hate those guys. These guys are the scummiest of all the bags. I hate them so much. Okay, well, let's beat up all the other guys. Sucks that actually, I'm surprised that this game was willing to put a death trap in one of the node rooms, because that means literally you would have to, they basically were telling you, hey, you're gonna spend an item to get in this room, and then it's gonna turn out that this room was a trap all along, so sucks to your Asmar. Alright, so let's just get out of here before more, of those explosive jerkwads show up. Oh, come on! Another explosive jerkwad! At least that one was easy to blow up. No! Oh, come on, no! I can't deal with you right now! There's a bunch of angry mini dudes! Oh, come on, now there's an explosive guy! This is the worst situation on the planet! We're alive! Okay, the big guy killed a bunch of the little guys. They just will not cut off the slack. Okay, I think we made it. That was ridiculous. That's I'm surprised. I mean, I healed a lot while that was going on, so I don't know how many healing items we have. Oh my god. I know, seriously. That was the most ridiculous battle I've ever seen in my entire life. We're almost out of Ripper ammo though, so that makes me happy. That happened to me all the time. I know, they were just all gaining up on me and beating me up all together. It's like they were okay, this jerkwad knows exactly how to. Oh, can I get rid of this asteroid? Nah. This jerkwad knows how to take us all down when we go one by one. So why don't we all just join on together and mob him as a big old group like the asswads we are. What an asswad is? Don't ask me. I have absolutely no idea. It's a wad of butts or something like that. Let's buy 2 more nodes. Especially since we actually don't have any more anymore, since we just spent one. Yeah, sometimes when I sing ridiculously, it actually sounds better. Those are always the funny times as well. But it's one of those things where, personally, I feel like everyone could be a good singer. I don't know if you were saying that to be I'm not the best singer in the world. But personally, I feel like everyone has potential to be a good singer. It's just how much you've stretched your vocal cords throughout your life and stuff like that. Because I've actually sung ever since, as long as I could remember, actually. I sing less as I get older because I used to do a lot of musicals when I was young. And I'm not really involved with theater anymore, but yeah, basically it's a thing where it's really helped adapt my voice and stuff like that, I suppose. And it helps when I have a hobby that requires me to talk to myself for 30 minutes a day. And then on some days, 2 hours a day. So, well, just those times I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to awesome people like you, Swaginator. I guess we go to floor D? Maintenance? like if you don't have health kits, that I know, seriously, if you don't have health, it's game over, man, game over. Love that movie. We have a lot of health right now, actually. I gotta say, a little bit ago, our health situation looks rather dire, but things have gotten much better. The time being. What is the last movie you've seen? What? I haven't seen a movie in a long time. Now that you mention that, what was the last movie I've seen? Oh God, no! That's a bird, right? It is the bird. Sorry, you bird. I hate the birds. The bird is ripping my face off. Break off his little tonsil thing. I don't even know what you'd call that. Okay, so I think that one's dead, but now we've got 2 of those guys to deal with. That's bad. I think we need the line launcher. I don't know if the elevator is the best spot to be, but crap, I should have remembered that those guys show up really quick. I saw Die Hard and thought it sucked, but cool effects. I've actually never seen the Die Hard movies. Seriously, what is the last movie first I should ask, actually, do you mean, like, new releases, or do you mean, just last movie I've seen, period? Okay, that one's dead. That's good news, I think. Did I knock the other one? No, they're perfectly fine. There we go! That's 1 down, and I think that's 2 down. Those enemies actually are not all that bad. They're surprisingly easy. Yeah, like I was saying, I've never seen Die Hard, so I can't judge. I don't know how good Die Hard would be. Live Free or Die Hard. It's one of those series where it kind of amazes me how many sequels it has, though. It's kind of like, will the story ever end? Probably not as long as that actor is alive. And what actor is it for that one? That one's not Vin Diesel. I'm pretty sure. It's the guy who kind of looks like Vin Diesel, if I remember correctly. Get out of here, bird. I hate you. Yeah, so we did kill that one with our auto attack. That's the one nice thing about those birds. It's nice that you could kill those guys pretty easily. Just the last one you've seen. Honestly, it's Bruce Willis. That's who it is. Okay, see, I don't know. I'm rather hit or miss with actors. There's a lot of actors who I actually, like, don't really know at all, to be completely honest. I think we're gonna backtrack along this way, so let's actually leave that gold thing there for now, as we move on to here. But yeah, that's how long it's been since I've seen a movie, man. I honestly don't really remember what the last movie I've seen was. There we go. Mr. Man has been eliminated. Like, seriously. Now I feel bad that I don't remember, because, let's see, like, if I think of summer movies, that might help. This is definitely not the most recent movie I've seen, but, yeah, just so I could say some movie. Oh, crap, this section. We should probably pull out, maybe even our pulse rifle, because this section is pretty bad. I mean, plasma cutter, not pulse rifle. In fact, the pulse rifle is quite different, so, silly of me to call it that. Hello, Mr. Angry Pod. I would like it if you would stop being a jerk. There we go. The good thing is, I believe that this is only a one-way situation, so I don't think it's all that bad. But this summer, I saw X-Men First Class. That movie was frickin' no, not First Class. I've seen First Class a long time ago. X-Men Days of Future Past. That was like the greatest movie I've ever seen in my life. Granted, I really like superhero movies. I love the X-Men, and I pretty much have like a man crush on like half the actors in that movie. Michael Fassbender is amazing. I love Hugh Jackman, and Patrick Stewart. Patrick Stewart is like one of my ultimate man crushes. I love Patrick Stewart so freaking much. But yeah, so that movie was freaking awesome. There, I said some movie. That was like 8. Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy was a superhero movie that I saw more recently. Hey, baby, what's up?
It feels like it's been so long.
Oh my God! Wait, does the blade just go through her? Wait, was that a trick? I saw TMNT and Into the Storm in theaters. Into the Storm? I don't think I even heard of that. What was that about? And, who knows, maybe you liked it, so maybe I shouldn't judge, but I will say right now, I feel bad for you for seeing TMNT. I'm a big fan of classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. TMNT was weird because I used to seeing them animated. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I think they just look so freaking ugly in the new film, and that's one of my biggest complaints about it. I feel like they look really, really ugly. Boom, Cassandra! Oh, that's not Cassandra, actually. What's her name? Probably should have saved that, because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some monsters coming up, but you know, she's a ghost anyways, so who cares? Chop! Oh shoot, she ducked my bullet! Oh god. I presume we actually need to keep her alive, so I probably should try to actually hit with these things. Stop hitting my girlfriend! Okay, we need a different weapon. Let's go for the line launcher. We have a lot of line launcher ammo. And this one will be pretty easy for this section, if I were to levy a guess. Oh god, she's already at half health. Health! That's not too bad. It's about hurricanes and, oh, interesting. I don't know if I'd be too into that. Is it just like an education film about hurricanes? Or is it, oh, hello, buddy, how's it going? Or is it like, this movie Twister, which is apparently really bad as well. It's like a nostalgia critic review, where there's like evil tornadoes and stuff like that. She's so close to dying! We need to protect our girlfriend. And sorry for saying TMNT, I meant Megan Fox, the movie. Yeah, I know, seriously. It's so sad. No! Don't die, girlfriend! I need you alive because of... I don't want to get a game over! She's gonna die! Oh my god, stop killing my girlfriend, please. There we go, okay. Is she okay? Honestly, if she is, I'm amazed. She must have like 1 hit point left. Is that it? Please let that be the end of it. Hello, Red Burning Dragon! Welcome to the stream! Welcome to, the next Satanic Saturdays. I believe this one is number 4. Is this one number 4? I honestly don't remember for sure. I'm glad you're okay, lady. You got, like, so close to death. It would have been good if I didn't use the frickin' saw blade for the first segment of that battle. Because really, that's what got her so close to death. Now that I think about it, no, it's like action. You should watch the trailer. Okay, I'll have to watch the trailer after the stream. So, how did Isaac do this in real life? Because of course we know, spoilers alert if you guys don't know the plot, but I'm pretty sure everyone here does. She's dead. That's Isaac's girlfriend, but she died before Isaac even got onto the ship. So, what did, I guess we can't see this right now, obviously, because of the story elements, but I guess Isaac actually somehow did get over to that computer and did whatever she did? That would be my guess, I suppose.
Isaac. Hey, I lost your signal for a while. You had me worried.
I lost your signal for a while,
I
babe.
the beacon, so head for the mining bay and attach it to the asteroid.
She means the bacon.
I've been running
I don't know why
I'm
like making babe jokes in this video. I usually don't do that kind of thing. I'm being kind of weird right now. But I want to see Maze Runner because I like the books. I didn't know those were books. I actually knew virtually nothing about that movie. But I thought it looked pretty cool. I thought it looked like an interesting concept. Well, there's obviously going to be more angry dudes here since we have dramatic music coming. Oh, hello. Are you kidding me, Isaac? Well, that was stupid. I thought the thing was over it. Apparently, it wasn't, and Isaac just decided to be a complete idiot for whatever reason. We gotta kill the baby. God, this episode so far, it's been without any baby smashing, and it's depressing. Come on. Okay, there we go. That one's down. We're getting very, we're getting horribly low on health, to say the least. It's because I'm doing very bad gameplay-wise, to say the least. Is that dead baby? No, that's not dead baby. Die! Okay, there we go. Is there anyone else? Oh, another baby. Oh, make him go boom! I gotta make him go boom! Yes! Come on, where you at? He's back there. Don't blow up yourself, Isaac. Oh, wonderful. Hello. Thanks for giving me a nice, warm family greeting, as always. We gotta stomp this guy. Stomp! Stomp! Yeah! Man, that was actually pretty good timing, if I do say so myself. Could have swapped to a different weapon as well, but I don't know, I feel cooler handling it the way we did. Is there any way I could grab that item? Because that was very clearly a health item. And I'm starting to worry we might need them. Thank you.
Safety gear must be worn at all times.
Safety gear must be worn at all times. I don't care, lady. You can tell me whatever you want about safety gear. Have you read many books, and if so, which are your favorite? Honestly, it's unfortunate because I'm not as much of a book reader as I would like to be. I read a lot of things, but most of what I read is like wikis and stuff like that, like articles. Hello, my good sir. Time to chop you up to bits. Is that it? Is that the only party here, or the only person here? But my two favorite books that I've ever read are without a doubt, Do Androids Dream of Electronic Sheep, which, I don't know if you've seen the movie, but, Blade Runner, the movie, is heavily based, the film adaptation of Do Androids Dream of Electronic Sheep. There is always the thing where, of course, the book is, better than the movie, which makes a lot of sense with most things, like, and who knows? I'm sure there are cases where the movie is better than the book, but in most cases, of course, the book is better than the movie. And I will say that that's definitely, in my opinion, true between Do Androids Dream of Electronic Sheep and Blade Runner. And don't get me wrong, I really like Blade Runner, but I think Do Androids Dream of Electronic Sheep is a great deal better than Blade Runner. I really like Blade Runner, but the difference is, in all honesty, it's funny because, like, the first, like, third, oh, nice, we got the next suit level, that's pretty cool. The first, quarter of the movie or whatever is pretty much identical to the book. But then after that point, it really starts, like, turning into its own thing. Which is cool and all, but I prefer the story in the book a lot more. Like, the difference is that have we gotten this? Yeah, we got the second suit upgrade. Man, we're not going to be able to afford the third for quite a while. Maybe I should have, held off on some of those power nodes, because I don't think there's anything we want to sell. Oh well, but yeah, the movie focuses much more on the androids, while the book is actually, it still has the android focus, but it's much more on, actually, like, the animal life and stuff like that, because there's this whole thing about society that I believe is actually almost completely ignored in the movie, where the main character has an electronic goat for a pet, and he feels bad because animals are used in that world to tell who's an android and who's a human, because animals are basically able to, because androids aren't able to take care of the animals, because they just simply don't know how. They don't have, like, the emotion to work with them and stuff like that, so the animals eventually end up dying due to bad care. So, basically everyone is, they're not arrested or anything if they don't have an animal, but it's kind of like a custom of society that people are meant to have animals, and it's a symbol of, like, wealth, having an animal as well. And so the main character feels bad because he used to have a sheep, but it died, and, so he got this robotic one, as a replacement, because he couldn't afford a living animal, because the thing on top of that is that most animals on Earth are extinct because of actually, wait, do we need to sell those things, or do they, oh shoot, we need to sell those, so we actually might be able to get that suit upgrade. Let's actually work our way back to that. But yeah, most animals are extinct. main character is sad because his one died and he can't afford a new one, and so he's looking for these androids to be able to hunt down so he can actually, like, get his paycheck and stuff like that. But the book, it basically focuses much more on, like, environmental issues of the future and stuff like that, and the whole animal aspect of things. And really, it's one of those things where it's kind of funny because there's so many, like, environmental stories out there, and they probably do get overblown a lot, but this one is done in such a unique and good way that I just love it. So, that was my Do Androids Dream of Electronic Sheep rant. Okay, I thought we weren't supposed to go back there quite yet. Do we go back to the second floor? I'm a little confused. There were a bunch of locked doors on the second floor, so that wouldn't surprise me if that's it. But yeah, so that's my whole, like, not rant, but discussion on that, I suppose. Yeah, it's a really, really good, interesting book, and it's a pretty easy read, too. Actually, I have it right in this drawer. Let me check it out. Because the font is pretty thick, and it's only like 200. Let me see. Yeah, it's only actually got like 21 chapters too, and chapters are pretty short in this book. It's like it's in my book, which is a pretty like I said, the text is actually pretty thick compared to a lot of other books. It's only 244 pages, so it's pretty small. It's a pretty fast read as well. So that book is really, really good. And then we don't have enough for the next suit upgrade. That sucks. But then also my other favorite book is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I'm a really, really big fan of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Let's actually go for the plasma gun, especially since it's so freaking beefy. Might as well use that for a period. And make sure that this is where I go. Yes, indeedy. Let's mosey along. Swaginator, yeah, since it sounds like you're a big fan of books, what kind of stuff? Excuse me, what kind of stuff do you read? Most likely, since I said I'm not the biggest reader in the world, or most frequent reader in the world, at least of books, I probably won't be able to relate, unfortunately, but I'll be able to find it interesting and stuff like that. So yeah, what kind of stuff are you into, my good sir? Let's mosey along down this yonder corridor. Oh yeah, I think there was a door over here, and then to the left or something that was locked previously. That'd be a nice thing for us to be able to venture in. No! The foolish fool that tricked me! Must have been another one? I don't know, I'm forgetting. But yeah, there's also a lot of children's books that I really, really love back from my childhood. Like, obviously that's on a completely, like, different scale. Oh, shoot, these walkways are all here now. These weren't here before, right? I think we opened those up, but this door was closed, so this is definitely where we need to go. Smash the body so it can't come back and start beating up my face and my life and making me cry like a little girl. And let's see what we got in here. Is there an... Oh, no, there's another doorway. For a second, I thought there was an item we need to pick up. Oh, a mining access key. Thank you.
That's the key, Isaac. It'll get you into the control room so you can launch the asteroid. Don't forget to attach the beacon first. I read another report on the colonist dementia. It seemed to start after they removed the marker from the planet. God knows how long it was down there.
Okay, yeah, so the marker actually starts making the humans go crazy as well. I actually forgot about that aspect of it. There's a lot of crazy stuff that goes into the story of this game that I oftentimes either forget or overlook, I should say. Okay, is this where... Oh, this is totally where I'm supposed to go. Oh no, is this door locked? Oh no, there's probably an angry man behind me. Hello, angry man? Well, that was weird. that was interesting. Well, I love apocalyptic / post-apocalyptic movies, games, and books, so I love the Maze Runner series, a bunch of zombie books. I had a period in my high school years when I was really into zombie books and stuff like that. I never read World War Z, but I know that was a big one. I understand that the movie was a pretty big disappointment as well, unfortunately. But wait, is this? Oh, that was that other door. Okay, cool beans. So now do I go up or down? I am oh, hello. Can I just skip you? I don't want to even deal with your nonsense. I'm pretty sure we should be able to skip these guys if we go into the elevator. Oh, so that's the third floor. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, I read about half of the Zombie Survival Guide book. That one was pretty freaking good. I forget why I stopped. I think I stopped because that was about at the end of my my big like zombie nerd session or freak out, or I don't know how I want to describe that. My zombie obsession, that's what I should say. Okay, so I remember this area. Oh, a baby. Oh, but we don't have any stomping juice. Oh, that is such a oh, come on, baby. Bring out your... leave me alone. Whoa, these guys are spazzing out big time. Thank you for more ammo, but I would appreciate it if you stopped being little ding-dongs. It's one down. Ah, there's your friend. Bring your friends. Whatever Tim Curry says is the clown from It. God, I love that movie. I mean miniseries. I actually haven't even seen that miniseries. I just know from the nostalgic review. Okay, this guy's still alive. Probably will just shoot him. I missed my chance to blow him up otherwise. We're getting a lot of plasma cutter ammo. I think it's time to start actually using that. Is that what we have most of? Do we hold on to plasma cutter and use the machine gun ammo? That's the big question now, because the thing that would be nice about using the machine gun ammo is that the machine gun's really good. And then we save more plasma ammo for additional bosses in the future and stuff like that. Okay, so the battery needs to be brought over there. I remember this portion of the game. This portion sucks. I hate it. I liked the World War Z movie. The zombies were so cool. And I've been trying to get the zombie survival book you mentioned. Yeah, it was a pretty good book from the first half that I read. There's a jump scare in here, if I remember correctly. I don't remember if it scared me or not, but for some reason I just remember there being a jump scare in here. Which probably means that it actually did scare me when I was younger.
Supervisor, Second Engineer Dallas reporting.
Hello, Dallas. How's it going?
This will be my last report.
Oh, no.
I've seen what they do to the bodies.
This is his last recording. The poor man. The thing I will say, like I said, I haven't seen the World War Z movie, so honestly, I can't judge really at all. But the thing that I didn't like about oh shoot, it's these jerks, from what I saw the zombies of that movie, is that it seemed to have like the running zombies, and I've always hated running zombies in media. I think zombies are much cooler when they're like the slow... Isaac, you didn't stomp them fast enough. I prefer zombies a lot more when they're like the slow tanks, you know? Like takes them forever to move anywhere, but their sheer like overwhelming power is what makes them so horrifying. So it looks like yeah, the battery's over there, but I imagine we need to use it for this area first to get up there. I don't know, we'll have to see. Elevator, alley up. Thank you, my good elevator, sir. Yeah, I agreed, but it looked really cool when there were a bunch of them. Okay, that's cool then. Mosey along, Isaac. Honestly, I don't think it's unfortunate because I don't think there's ever really been a zombie movie that I've really gone into. There's a bunch and a couple that I've enjoyed and liked, but none that I've really been crazy over. That guy was like shaking. Oh, there goes his head. It doesn't need that. Do you watch The Walking Dead? I actually do not watch The Walking Dead. Kind of a sad story about that. I watched season 1 and season 2 and a bit of season 3. Watched season 1, loved it. Thought it was amazing. Watched season 2, I really liked season 2 as well. Thought it had problems, but I liked it. I liked it perfectly fine. But then after that point, I started reading the comics, and honestly, reading the comics made me kind of really hate the show because, I mean, not hate the show, I don't hate the show, but made me dislike the show more and more as time went on, because I really, like, I read the first compendium of the comics, and I just loved the characters so much more. I loved the differences and plot lines more in the comics. I just thought the comics were more well done. Tethers must be deactivated. Okay, is that those things out there? Then oh, don't tell me we had to take the thing to the other one first. I actually have heard, because two of my friends who are like big film and TV show guys, they watch the Walking Dead TV show, and they said that with season 3 and 4, it's gone really, really good. Like, it's gone a lot better than it was before, and I'm kind of in a position where I'm like, yeah, that's cool, that's fine. But I don't think I'll go back to watching that show, unfortunately. So something big would really have to draw me in, because honestly, I'm actually kind of just done with The Walking Dead in general. I need to finish season 2 of The Walking Dead the game, because I haven't finished that. I loved the first one. The first one was actually really what got me into The Walking Dead. Yes! Oh, we hit him! That's so freaking awesome. Yeah, the Walking Dead season 1, as in the game season 1, was what really got me into The Walking Dead in the first place, and I played it, loved it, still love it. Honestly, probably one of my favorite games ever made. And then then that whole like thing happened with the TV show that I mentioned, and basically I think it just kind of hit burnout on the series, because I've been enjoying season 2 of the game, but nowhere near as much as I enjoyed season 1. I finished the second compendium of the Walking Dead comics, but at that point when I finished it, I really was kind of done with the comic book series as well. Like, I enjoy it and I like it perfectly fine, but there's not really anything drawing me back to it. I think the game is better than the show. It's so good. I know the game is amazing. It's literally, well, the comics are so good as well. I don't know. I think as picture perfect as you could get for the Walking Dead series to be in regards to like plots and stories, I think season 1 of The Walking Dead is it. But the first compendium is so freaking good as well. The thing I will say, part of why I'm like not as into the series as I used to be, is because, like I feel like the show, I feel like the whole universe kind of runs on a gimmick, you know? And it's a very good one, and one that I really respect, because it's something that you never see in the media, and that's their incredible willingness to kill off characters, you know? That's something that I really respect, because nothing makes me more disappointed in a piece of media that I really like than when they like could have had a really dramatic moment by killing off a character and then just being like, oh no, the character's perfectly fine. Because in all honesty, I feel like that actually makes the character seem more pathetic as well, you know? It's not like, to me, it's not like, oh, the character is so like cool and powerful because he was able to survive this horrible ordeal. To me, it's more on the lines of, oh, really? Like, there was this really dramatic, emotional moments that happened with this character. Like, say, this character was made human, made real, made like a realistic person. And now it's just, oh no, he's like a god. He did the impossible and survived. Okay, I thought we didn't have to destroy both sides, but I wasn't entirely sure. Hello, buddy! How's it going? You look like you're having a good day. But, so yeah, like I was saying, I really respect that The Walking Dead is willing to kill off its characters, because, like I said, a lot of mediums aren't willing to do that. But it's also kind of gotten to a point, at least for me, where it's like, okay, these characters are going to die eventually. Like, why should I care? Of course, they're all being developed in very, very good ways. Like, these are actual characters. They're not just random drones or stupid random people who don't have any, like, character to them or anything like that. They actually feel like real people, but still, eventually they're just gonna, I don't know. It's kind of a thing where maybe that wasn't my issue with it. Now that I think of, I don't know. I just kind of hit burnout on the Walking Dead series. Season 1 was better. Season 1 for the show and game were the best. Yeah, I thought Season 1 for the show was so freaking good. Yeah, I love the kinds of movies, shows, / books, games that aren't afraid to kill off characters. Wait, here's one example that I should say. This is actually why, now that I think about it, that whole argument that I made, is probably not actually true for me. The thing where I was saying that, I think it's a gimmick and all that, because kind of the exact same thing happens in Game of Thrones, but I love Game of Thrones so much. I don't know why I hit burnout on The Walking Dead, but I just kind of hit burnout on The Walking Dead. I think here's actually what I think a great deal of it is. Here's what I would probably say now that I think about it. We're supposed to do something with this, right? Yeah, we totally are. What am I supposed to do on this thing? Oh god. I don't want to get on this thing because I think I'm gonna die? What do I do? Here, let's actually go up above first, where it's safe, and we'll check out this computer thing. But yeah, the Satanic, I don't know if you're into, Game of Thrones, but from everything you've told me, I imagine that you would love Game of Thrones. So you should check out Game of Thrones if you get the chance. What am I supposed to do on this thing? I honestly really do not remember. Yeah, I'm supposed to do something on it. Do I go into outer space? Maybe that's it. Okay, let's let it move. Oh, okay, wait. We'll let it move one more time since we're on the bottom here. And I actually can't get onto it or get beyond it until now. Please don't kill me. Okay, cool. So we're in the vacuum. Oh, hello, mister. Please leave me alone. I'd love to... Oh, I gotta put the beacon on! Okay! That makes a lot of sense. Well, now this is scary. Hurry up with the beacon, Isaac. You're so slow. I've cried to characters' deaths before, even in books. Are you saying just in general, or like Walking Dead / Game of Thrones universe? But yeah, I know. Basically, every... jump! Oh, thank God, okay. I'm a guy who's perfectly fine with it. Like, I really hate it when people are like not willing to admit when they've cried in media and stuff like that, because they're dramatic moments. They're meant for that. And like, I don't know. I think it's cool when there's a moment in something that actually can get you really emotional and make you cry. But yeah, basically every time in general, okay, I thought so. Every time I've seen and played, I think every time, seen and played, the ending to, ow, don't hit me, jerkwad, the ending to The Walking Dead Season 1, I basically always am bawling. It's so sad, but so good as well, just so well written. Unfortunately, Game of Thrones hasn't ever made me cry. Game of Thrones has gotten me very, very emotional, though. I remember when the Red Wedding happened, and I was like... I was very, very angry that day. Okay, we're on the roof. No wonder I couldn't find the doors. I'm a freaking idiot. I was like, huh, where are the doors? Why can't I get out of here? This is weird. Silly Brendan. Oh, the gold... Wait, was that gold thing always there? I don't know. Whatever. I'm just glad that we got it now. Can we... No, we can't grab line ammo unless... Is that thing... Yeah, it needs to be reloaded. If we drop ammo in this game, it just ends up on the floor, right? Oh, actually, there's a health upgrade we could use. Let's just use one of those. Grab some line ammo. refresh that on up, and then grab that one as well. And we could give ourselves some more slow-mo juice, since it is the freaking best thing in this entire game. After the plasma cutter, of course. Back to machine gun time. Wait, have you played Spec Ops Line? I actually have, but I've only played it about halfway through. And Spec Ops Line is actually a game, and that was on my Mac, not on my PC that I'm using right now, my heavy-duty PC. So actually, Spec Ops Line is a game that I really, really want to play on stream, because I have to restart it from the very, very beginning. When I do that. So, because obviously I'm playing it on a whole different computer. So yeah, I've actually, I haven't beaten Spec Ops The Line. I got to the mission called The Roofs, I believe? I got pretty far in the game. I think at least halfway through. So yeah, Spec Ops The Line is really, really cool. I need to beat that game, for sure. I cried one part. It's just, I just don't want to spoil it if you haven't played it yet. Yeah, definitely don't spoil it for me. Unless it is one of the parts that I already mentioned. I'll try, because it is such a good story, I'll like try to avoid things for anyone else who might be, watching this now, or watch it on the VOD on YouTube in the future. But, what was the last thing that happened in it? I've got pretty far since I played it, but there was that whole really emotional part where there's like an army of people that you can't get past, and then you have to use that that smoke or dust kind of weapon. I don't know exactly what you would call it, but then things don't necessarily turn out as nicely as at first thought they would have when you did use that weapon. That part was pretty freaking deep. But yeah, I don't know if you would remember the names of the missions, the Swaginator, but like I said, I think the level was called The Roofs, the last one I played. Oh, God! No! No more. Oh, now I hate those guys so much! Oh my God. Not only are they like the most annoying enemy in the game, but then they accidentally forced me to use the elevator, so I have to waste time calling it back up again. Frustrate. I hate those guys. Does this thing actually explode into a weapon? No, it just shatters on a wall. I think I tried that before, but I actually forgot. Okay, so it actually is a different moment in the game. It wouldn't surprise me if it is, like, towards the end of the game. I also don't know if you know all the endings in that game. I, of course, since I haven't played it, don't know any of them, so don't spoil them. But my friends, I've got two friends, the same friends who are actually, like, really big, movie and TV show buffs that I was mentioning before. But they have told me... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my God, I'm such an idiot. Okay, apparently I have to go back. But my friends were telling me that apparently that's a game where it's really, really nice and satisfying because it has multiple endings, but all of the different endings to the game are done very, very well. Chapter 12 out of 15 chapters, okay. I know, that's one thing that I do know. I have heard, from a number of people that the game is rather short. And I did have a feeling that, I was getting towards the end of the game, so... Oh, then we need the freaking battery? Oh, Lord, this part of the game sucks butts. Sucks all the butts. But yeah, that's cool then. I thought I was getting pretty close to it. What happened at the end of the mission before that? It's been too long since I played that game. Honestly, maybe that would be a good game to add for the next couple of streams, because I'm looking for a bigger mainstream game to add. I want to do Dark Souls, but I've had some problems with getting it to work for the Tuesday and Thursday streams, so I don't know if that'll necessarily be a thing. Fit in the battery, get over to the elevator, slide on down to greatness. Bro! What, bro? Don't you know, that I've got to go to the place with the hoe? I don't know, I'm just trying to